gonna talk about Karol G. We're gonna talk about Karol G real quick. We're doing this so you have stuff to say about this because this involves Photoshop.
I didn't even look at the picture.
Yes, you got to look at the picture. In fact, I will put it up on screen here.
So had you heard of this woman?
I
have no idea who this is.
So Karol G has a magazine cover out at GQ Mexico, and she said that the cover is disrespectful because it doesn't make her look like she actually looks. I'm gonna put the picture up on screen right now. There you can see it, and she doesn't really look like herself. This is the photoshopped one, and then you go back on the carousel. That's what she looks like without makeup.
They made her look very manly.
Yeah, they didn't. That's evil, Yusuf. That's really. They did this weird thing with her cheeks.
Yeah,
like they were super accentuated
like the Chad meme.
Cheekbone.
She literally looks like the Chad meme.
She's totally right in being. They also, I think they did something weird with her. They're like her arm, like the perspective on her, like the hand that's holding her hair.
Yeah, it looks like it was AI generated, so they're gonna like mess up the number of fingers.
No, she has every right to be pissed off, and they're totally in the wrong for doing that.
And the face looks like, could you give her the buckle fat treatment without actually getting it?
I feel like if
she looks really unattractive in the
her
photo.
to look hot, then she wouldn't have said anything, but because they photoshopped her badly, she's mad about it.
Well, but they made her look, she doesn't look like that. That's not, I don't know. I wouldn't want people Photoshop.
Do you think that they have much of a say, right? Too. Like a lot of these people, they go and they get these magazine covers, and you don't really have a say on what what it's going to come out and look as. So it's like she can't really. I mean, she can complain and she can be upset about it, but it was always going to be photoshopped. It's not like this was ever a version of history in which they were just going to take the picture that was shot and post it.
That's why I'm saying, like, she would have probably not said anything if they had photoshopped her to look good.
Exactly.
Yeah, but. I mean, okay, if you're gonna go in and Photoshop a photo and then you make the person, your subject, look worse than they actually look, that's you did bad at your job, the thing that you're being paid for.
What she's calling out is it's disrespectful to me and the women every day wake up feeling looking to feel comfortable with ourselves despite society's stereotypes, which implies that it's about like, oh, you're like having an unrealistic beauty standard for women by photoshopping.
I hate being kind of woke on this, but I think she's kind of right. Like in that,
she looks bad in the photos.
She looks awful in this GQ cover. It's not a beauty standard.
It's an ugly standard.
Yeah, but she's getting judged by this photo on a GQ magazine, which is a big deal. It goes out to a bunch of people, and maybe this is someone's first time seeing her, and that's not particularly flattering.
So. I didn't really know who she was.
I have no idea who she was.
And when I saw the picture, I was like, did this come out in March during Women's History Month where they have guys?
Yeah. No,
I thought that too.
It's really bad.
No shade to her. Like whoever did the Photoshop
if you look at other pictures of her, she's very pretty.
Yeah.
She's a very pretty woman.
Yeah.
So
they did her dirty with that.
Yeah.
I just don't want it to be like a virtue signaling thing about beauty standards when you're only mad because you look ugly in it. If you looked hot in it, you wouldn't have said anything.
Exactly.
Yeah, but then that means that the Photoshop person actually did their job correctly.
Would she have still said that it doesn't look like her if it didn't look like her in a good way?
I mean, realistically, the best Photoshop is supposed to be like the best CGI. You're not supposed to know that it's there.
Right. You should just be tweaking like levels for like shadows and some saturation and stuff. But like they shrunk her arm. Like her elbow is.
Yeah, the arm was the first one that I noticed. Like the rest of it, her face just looked like.
And they darkened her cheekbone, which that's another thing. That's a weird trend though. I've noticed. What's her face that was in that movie? The menu.
There's a $20 one right there. It says for the Supreme Leader.
Said for the Supreme Leader, we are Bert.
Bert?
It's a cult and it's growing.
Yeah, Anya Taylor-Joy. Like have you noticed her cheekbones? Like you could cut someone with them.
Yeah.
And, she got the buccal fat removal surgery.
Right, and they like did this on this gal, and she doesn't actually have that in real life.
Now that I'm looking closer at her arms.
What is the surgery that you're talking about?
Her elbow looks bizarre. Your body is absurd in a bad way.
Yeah, like that. Somebody should actually make a thing where he sent her this message.
Your body is absurd. You might want to get that checked out.
Yeah, on that cover, like it's like your body's absurd. She's like, oh my god, Adam Levine's reaching out to me. It says ... on that magazine cover. No, seriously, it looks bad. Like who did that?
What's this surgery you're talking about?
Buccal fat removal, where they remove the fat from your cheeks.
Oh,
yeah, that's what Anya Taylor-Joy got.
She doesn't look.
And she used to have like a fuller face that looks more like a woman.
Yeah. Did you watch that movie, The Menu, that she was in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I liked it.
I did too, except I just didn't believe her eating the burger at the end.
Because she's so skinny?
It just didn't look right.
It's just, I mean, Kim Kardashian eating whatever she was eating in the fake meat commercial.
Yeah, it just, I don't know.
No bite marks?
With no bite marks on it.
I did like the movie.
I like when skinny girls eat junk food.
No, I think that's nice. Like, it's just the way that with her cheeks, it just...
How do you fit the food in there? Your cheeks are so hollowed out.
Yeah.
Talk about fake, like, unrealistic beauty standards. It's when, like lingerie and Instagram models post, like, cheat day, and they're eating, like, a bunch of McDonald's or something, and it's like...
Or they don't say cheat day, and they just say, this is my average day in the life.
And it's like, well, you're also spending a lot of money on personal trainers and things like that. And
you're lying.
You know, Marvel loves to do that with, like, kind of flubby actors. Like, they did that to Chris Pratt, like, where they take the kind of a
load him up with
chubby
HGH.
comedy guy, and then they give him like a team of trainers and steroids, and they have him work out and get all jacked for a movie.
I hate that.
It's part of the PR for it. You know, they did it to Kumail Nanjiani, right?
Oh, and he looked like his
and then he was
chin
like,
was a different.
I'll
he had a
go
different
back
face.
to being interesting soon, as if anyone thought you were interesting in the first place.
Yeah, and that was the interview when he like softened the term. He's like, it's no longer toxic masculinity. Now it's just any type of masculinity is bad. As he looks like he's just juiced to the gills.
I miss when like Gene Hackman was a leading man, like just a normal schlubby kind of like regular looking dude.
See, I want them to all be jacked. I want them all to look like they're just up to the eyeballs on steroids, but just admit it. Like if you're gonna look like Stallone or Schwartz or Arnold or any of these people, I'm fine with that. But just be like, hey man, got done with work and I don't have a lot of time. I take a whole bunch of HGH and.
Bruce Willis was a great action movie star, and he never was, you know, a jacked monster.
But he looked good bald, which helped.
Yeah.
I don't understand why the steroids are necessary. I mean, all you need to do with a skinny fat dude is just get him to eat more and lift weights. You don't need to take drugs.
I just like,
it's about what they eat, not eating more.
We were talking about James Bond. Pierce Brosnan. Did Pierce Brosnan ever have a six-pack as James Bond?
I mean, I don't think I ever remember seeing.
He never takes it. Right.
He's also got like the hairy chest.
Yeah,
like he's
but
got
he looks great. He's believable as Bond. He doesn't need to be some sort of, you know, bodybuilder.
You know who they're also trying to like astroturf as a sex symbol right now? Who's Macaulay Culkin's brother?
Kieran
Culkin.
Or Rory Culkin. They're both brothers.
I think it's Kieran. And I remember because he played Roman in Succession. They're trying to like astroturf him as like the next uncanny valley sex symbol guy.
I mean, he's
what do you think about him? Does he do it for you?
No, just no.
Why?
I mean, why do they have to pick like, the most disturbing looking actors to astroturf as sex symbols? Or the Peter Pascal slutty daddy.
Yeah, that's
I don't get it anymore.
I don't like the sexualization of the daddy is. I don't like that.
I just
that's weird.
And the people that they pick for like sexiest man of the year or whatever, like what is the thought process?
Not to put you on the spot, but I am curious who your vote is.
I don't think I have a celebrity crush.
You don't have a sex symbol that you want for the new.
I don't think that.
Is that 12?
12.
That is 12.
Wow.
Holy.
What's the record?
27.
27?
Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
Holy crap.
Who was on that show to get to 27?
Who was on that show?
200th episode.
So it was a landmark episode.
Surge.Bert, I get it. Yeah.
I think it was Ian and Dane.
Okay.
Ian and Dane were on the show.
I don't know.
But to answer,
I'm sorry I'm pressing on it, but I am curious.
Eyes wide Bert, somebody says.
That's what you got to do. You got to wear a mask to the eyes wide shut mask to dinner along with a chicken hat.
So
that's if we get to 20.
No celebrity crush, Mary? None?
I think men are just way more likely to have a celebrity crush.
I've got many.
Yeah. Who's your who should be the sex
I literally
symbol?
couldn't name them off the top of my head.
Oh, come on. You can't say many and not have one.
The first one that comes to my mind is Emmanuelle Shrieky, who was an obscure actress. She's very attractive.
That's very art house of you.
Lauren Boebert? What did you say?
Lauren Boebert is not.
Boebert?
She is not. She's not a celebrity in the same way that we're thinking of it here.
No.
I mean, I could, however, go for an hour about political. Like that would be the greatest after show that we wouldn't be able to put on the air. Would be just all of the extremely hilarious, kind of sexist conversations about women in politics. But we won't do that here. We're not going to do that here. We would never do that here, and I'm far too polite to do that. I am.
Okay. I feel like Bert and I have brought down the IQ of the show.
It wasn't that high in the first place.
We don't aim for high IQ. We aim for fun.
Hell yeah.
Well, we did bring that up.
We soften stupid and make it fun.
Yeah.
That's like, is the show dumb? No, it's not dumb. It's fun.
I think the height of comedy is the Naked Gun movies.
Don't let stupid be the enemy of fun.
Yeah.
Somebody says Stacey Dash in the chat. Stacey Dash is kind of a weird. She was from Clueless. She's played Dion.
We need a
in Clueless.
grassroots movement to tell Stacey Dash to guest on the show.
Yep.
By the way, we've got another big super chat from True D Jones. Said Bert is my celebrity crush.
Thank you. I'm flattered.
Are you gonna put that on a poster somewhere?
Bert is my celebrity crush. Yeah. Celebrity.
Celebrity.
Oh.
Incredible. Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.